Hi guys, it's Waide and with your Thursday spot here on Pagan Perspective, and this week we're going to be talking about the dreaded Ouija board. My personal experiences with the Ouija board, I think I've only done it once, and it wasn't really a big thing. We just sat down in a circle and really just tried to see if anything came through. Obviously we got absolutely terrified when it started, so we just stopped anyway. And that was in an empty house, so it was quite terrifying. But I don't think it's a good idea for you to do it if you haven't actually researched the topic or spoke to somebody who's done it before on an actual mediumistic side of things, because there are a lot of things that can happen. For example, I know somebody who did it, and they actually did the board, and it came out with them telling them their friend was going to die, and a week later their friend did actually die. So, as though a lot of you may think it's a load of crap, some weird things have happened from it, so it's just best to stay clear if you don't actually know enough about it. It started in the 18th century, I do believe, by three girls. They were the Fox sisters. I know one's called Margaret and one's called Kate. And basically what actually happened is the two sisters were living in a house in New York, and they kept hearing knocking, and they were quite scared because it was obviously a haunted home. And one night, somehow, Kate, one of the girls, actually came around the idea of using the knocking possibly as a response to their questions. And so they first started out with kind of a yes and no to the knocking, then they started out with using an alphabet, and somewhere from there the Ouija board was spawned. From what I know, if I'm wrong then write it in the comments, but that's from what I've been told. The key part to the story is, in fact, these three girls were actually staging this whole thing. The knocking, in fact, was them staging. They admitted to that later on. However, people then went on to other mediums around the town and actually began to take it on as a form of mediumship, and then from what I know, that's how it evolved into the Ouija board, though you may have some other explanation that it came from somewhere like Africa or whatever. So if you do, put it down there, because I'm not totally sure, but that's what I've been told. So basically, yeah, the Ouija board, I don't really know what to say. I think I'm just going to tell you like my personal things that I would do if I was you and you were interested in the Ouija board. I would go and have a look at past stories on what people have done. Obviously some are going to be a load of crap and some are going to be serious, so take it with a grain of salt. But also make sure, if you're going to do it, put a circle down. If you know about your own personal protection, do that. If you don't do any of that stuff, it might just be a nice idea if you just call on your god or goddess for help or whatever. Depending on your religion, you have to do what's right for you. But in my opinion, what I would do is cast a circle before even doing any of it. What you need to do as well is find out how to close down spirit in activity as well, because when you're calling people into the Ouija board, you can't keep them in the area, because when you call them, they're there. Especially if you're calling people from family and stuff, you don't want that to kind of end up in a mess of hauntings, you know what I mean? So the best way to do it is probably to bid them farewell. I think that's probably how you do it, and then close the circle. But again, Google that, because I haven't actually done a proper Ouija board since that, which was about 3 years ago, and I don't actually intend on doing one unless I'm with guided mediums, because one, I don't really have an interest in it, and two, I don't really want to be messing with that kind of thing. So yeah, that's basically my views on it. If you're going to do a Ouija board, cast a circle if that's part of your religion. Do things like that, and just know about it beforehand, because though you may think it's a load of crap, when you're experiencing weird things around you, then you'll wish you'd have done a bit of research beforehand. So yeah, hope you have a great weekend, and I don't really know what else to say, so I'll wrap this up. Blessed be, peace out.